After decades of animosity, Iran and the United States, along with its international partners, concluded what has been described as a comprehensive, long term, verifiable agreement aimed at preventing Iran from developing a nuclear weapon. Full stop. It is a historic deal with its genesis in a brief conversation during his first term between President Barack Obama and Sultan of Oman, where the latter convinced the former that a deal can be reached on the nuclear crisis if the Iranians are allowed to keep their honor. Under the deal, Iran will not be able to enrich uranium to weapon grade or produce weapon grade plutonium required for nuclear weapons. First up, it will downgrade its stockpile of enriched uranium, currently estimated to be enough to produce up to 10 nuclear weapons by 98%, and remove 2/3 of its installed centrifuges and store them under the watchful eyes of international inspections. First up, the nuclear reactor at Iraq will be modified so that it cannot produce weapon grade plutonium, and all the spent fuel will be shipped out of country indefinitely. First up, the agreement has been endorsed by Security Council and will take effect after 90 days. First up, the US Congress has begun its deliberations on the deal and has 60 days to do so. First up, in return, Iran will receive gradual relief from a complex layer of sanctions imposed by the US, European Union, Japan, and Korea, beginning with the unfreezing of its assets in the banking sector and moving on to the purchase of heavy weaponry after 8 years, and finally the lifting of the ban on nuclear related technologies after 15 years. First up, in Iran, a society where poets and writers have revolved their work around death, sacrifice, and martyrdom for centuries. Some might think that these terms hardly allow the Iranians to keep their honor, but then neither was the US able to impose its original demand of not a single centrifuge will spin. First up, the truth is that what Iran is being deprived of will not matter much in the long run, as its real nuclear assets lie in the bedrock of knowledge in the country, which is there to stay